Hi, I'm David Vitale. I'm president of Alembic Products, LLC, and the designer of the Alembicase. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your Alembicase. Here's one of the cases, and first thing I want to do is talk about the case itself. The case is built on the OtterBox 3000 series. It's a high-strength polycarbonate shell. It has a shackle for a padlock. It has hinges, hinge latches that are removable and replaceable. It has a lanyard on it, and it's a very, very strong case. In addition, it is waterproof to 100 feet, and it is foam lined. And this foam is 1/8 of an inch thick in the top and the bottom, and it is crushable by half of its thickness, so there's an additional 1/8 inch of height in this case. And I wanted to show you a little bit about how to use your Alembicase. When you get your Alembicase and you open it up, you'll find 2 packets inside. Each of these are a silica gel pack, a desiccant pack. And the first thing that you'll want to do is open up one of the packs. And you'll notice when you take the pack out that it has a clear strip on one side, and you can see that it's blue and it's solid on the other. This is an indicating gel pack, and when this blue strip turns from blue to pink, you know that the desiccant pack is saturated and it's time to replace it. So the first thing you want to do is take out your base, and you'll see a cavity, and the cavity is undercut. Meaning that it's got a 14-degree chamfer going in. And what you do is you take your pack with the clear strip side down, fold it, push it into the cavity, and once you get it into the cavity, just take your fingers and work it back and forth just to flatten it out a bit. There we go. That's it. Okay, and the undercut helps to hold it in place when you flip it over. And then just insert the base back into the case. Now I have in front of me a nice assortment of some vintage razors. I have a couple of Philharmonicas. I've got a double temple 14 and a 12. I've got a newer Soligen Dovo Bismarck. I've got a Genco. I've got a Worcester Brothers. We've got a nice Henkel's here, and an Old Wade & Butcher. And before you take and put your razors into the case, you'll see this is the pamphlet, the user manual that comes with it. When you open it up, there's a template. And what you want to do is you want to take your razors and you want to put them down on the template. The template indicates the largest size razor that will safely fit in the box. Don't ever put a razor that is larger than this template into the box and try and force close the lid. It may work okay, but this is the largest razor that I know that will fit safely in the box. So the way you load your razors in is to take and set the monkey tail into the slot and put your wedge end next to the block. And if you take a look at the blocks, you'll notice they have a V cut in them at 60 degrees. This V block will help take and stabilize and center itself on the wedge end block for whatever thickness of razor scales you have. So you push down on the block and slide it forward until you've captured the razor. And there, that Philharmonica is captured. Put the next one in place and slide it forward. Push down and slide it forward. Now I'm going to put the Bismarck in, push down and slide it forward. We'll put the Geneva in, and we'll put the Worcester Brothers in. And you can see that each one of these has its own length. And so the block is actually sitting at a different position. And that is the strength of the Alembicase. If you look at the other cases that are available, they need to have the same length of razor in them because the dimension between the monkey tail rest and the wedge end rest is the same length. With the Alembicase, you can take and adjust this block to whatever length of razor that you have. These blocks are spring loaded. I'll take these razors back out and I'll show you how this actually works. Each block rides on a dovetail, and in the back of the block is a small stainless steel spring. The spring fits into a tensioning hole and the block slides into the dovetail. You compress the spring and that's it. So friction holds the block into its adjusted position, and you can push them back and forth, and there's a small dimple for your thumb to fit in as you push these blocks back and forth. They adjust the easiest when you push them all the way down and slide them. The entire base is machined out of high-density polyethylene. It is textured to eliminate scuffs, and this high-density polyethylene is sold under the trade name of Sanitec. So it's got the same properties that a good quality cutting board does. That's it. All the parts, the blocks, the latches that are replaceable, and additional deskant packs are available on the alembicproducts.com website. Thanks for listening.